We talk over wars in Africa, wars everywhere, war. People are planning war. We can't come when we are planning war. We can't come when we are planning to kill people. We can't come when we are planning to destroy property. You can't go to a meeting to host a peace process when there are people dying. How surely? Tell me. Maybe my brain has water. It doesn't have the DNA that God puts in people to think. So these are some of the daring things that we have to talk about Africa. Which way Africa after independence? Ghana fell into the hands of General Achampong, a cousin, a brother-in-law of Nkrumah. He moved in, removed Nkrumah, instigated by who? The West, who thought that Nkrumah was a communist. All our problems, most of them after independence came from the West. General Idi Amin came into Uganda because Obote spent most of the time crying for the liberation of Zimbabwe and South Africa. And when Matanga or Miniam wants to go to South Africa, we are told that he should carry a box of documents to show that there are stupid immigration officers around here that stupid, ignorant, that we are in Africa, that welcome to Africa. So I have come from planet Venus. And this is where you can carry a whole peace process, that you are taking a full process to South Africa. No, proudly I want to tell you, if we need each other, on this one of Ethiopia, we need each other. If we don't pull each other, we shall pull very far. Yes, my friend, we have influence. And the people should not underrate. Miriam, people should not just underrate. Musianze what was Zungumize for? We can pull apart, because you can't tell me you are taking people, a whole president, a former president of a country needs a technical team. Observers need to be on the ground. You write a stupid, cheap letter to say we want you in South Africa. Are we going for a toast for a dinner? Are we going for a dinner? You are going for a peace process. You need documentation, you need visas, you need money, you need to arrange. Interlocating, facets. What do we interlocators say? What do you want to say to the president? Are you setting him to be arrested? We took Riek Machar there in South Africa and he ended up not coming out. My friend, we don't play games with people when people in Tigray are dying. The Africa we have is very naive. When the British, Mossad, and Sir Edward Heath, the late Prime Minister of Britain, connived conspiracy worked with Mossad and intelligence systems to overthrow Dr. Milton Obote. That is when our country started going to chaos. 1966, we tested the first crisis. We went through it. 1971, it dawned on us that there was no country left anymore. Idi Amin ate the country for 7 years, including eating people. A cannibal, he became a cannibal. He ate people's parts. People who are bright like Matanga, who talk too much, I would be eaten twice, Miriam, if I was in Amin's era, they would have, actually, I would be the one roasted slowly. So, Mama, it is true. And when you tell people that Idi Amin was a cannibal, people don't. When we took over Kampala in 1978, we went to the fridges. We found in the fridges in State House in Nakasero, but dead bodies. I'm telling you, dead bodies. The first column of Tanzanian troops of Muzuguri, General Muzuguri. Go and look at the pictures of Muzuguri and look at the hair, Afro hair. This is the guy. You know, look at this. Some of these things are serious. When we opened up Nakasero State House, you find meat which is not meat. So people have suffered. Uganda has moved. Uganda has done tremendously it has, out of the 60 years, I think we have only been peaceful in a few years that you can count. The rest were in turmoil, in a fight, overthrow. We have experienced about 10 changes of government, including the last one being in 86, when General Tito Okello was thrown out. But the major coup that took place was 1985, 27th July, 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, which brought most of us, including myself, on that same day out of Uganda with Dr. Milton Obote, the late. May his soul rest in peace. Your Excellency, sir, you left a star, a shining star behind, and that shining star is called Dr. Matsanga. I will always respect you in our party and remember you for the contribution of bringing that democracy, that sense of direction. The conditions were very difficult for you at times because the West had a Cold War like Ukraine and Russia now. Africa is going that same direction. That very soon, if you are found working with Russia, you'll be blacklisted. So those who blame Dr. Milton Obote might find themselves blamed also today. And very badly too, that even their planes will not be allowed to fly in certain places because these sanctions are coming. Yes, these sanctions are coming. You can read through the pipeline and see where these sanctions are going to end. They have new methods. They might not overthrow you by a coup medium, but they will overthrow you through hardship sanctions, including saying your plane should not refuel. Your presidential jet should not refuel in Kenya. If you are supporting openly Russia, they can do that. And we should. These are the same tools, the same forest, but the monkeys have changed tactics. Instead of jumping from one tree to the other, they climb down to the tree. Then when things change, they go up and then jump, fly to the other tree. Mange has the capacity to fly a bit to another tree. So these are some of the things, challenges that the which way Africa, what Africa has got. Miriam, I land the microphone. Thank you.